Hello and welcome to the video on Access Database Chapter 4 Simple Query Demonstration. So I'm going to go to the Access Database files and open the one called Library if you want to follow along. So I'm going to go right to that one, Library. And once you open it up, you have the left-hand side, and it's showing the three tables, but you can hardly read them. So if you hover over the boundary, you can hold and drag to make it larger. Right now it's showing just tables, and there's three of them. If you click the down arrow, you can choose all access objects. It's still just three tables, but when we start to create queries, it'll also show. So I just wanted to be able to see everything that is in this particular database called Library. So there are three tables, and if you want to take a peek at them, I'll double click Book, and it has call number, title, and author. If I double click Loan, in this one it also has call number, ID number, date borrowed, date returned, and date due. Now remember, I'm going to right click and choose Open. It has ID, first name, and last name. So I'm going to close out of both of these. We're just looking at them to see what is available in this particular database. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a query, and a query is a request for database information that you can retrieve, you can sort, you can filter, and you can make it to your liking, so you wouldn't have to have all three columns. So the first one we're going to do a query, we're actually going to have call number, title, and author, and then we'll create a second query, but we just want call number and author. We don't need title. So you can request exactly the type of information you want in a query based on a table. So I'm going to close out of here. I'm going to choose Create and then Query Design. And over here I have the tables that I want to add, and it should be the same three tables that you have over on the left-hand side as your objects. Sometimes it's a floating in the middle depending on what Access version you have, but either way it'll still be tables. If you had queries, you could go there, but I don't have any queries yet, so I'll stay here at tables. So I want to use the book table. So I'm going to hover over book and double click, and it lists the book table, and there's the three column headings. Now you could close out of here, but what happens if you accidentally click it again? Oops, you wanted to close out of here and you clicked it again. If you notice, your original is just called book, but the second one is book _1 and book _2. So I'm going to close out of here. To delete it, just click in the title bar right here, and then on the home tab, click delete. Or right click on the title bar and then choose remove table, that table. So we're back to our original. Now you can, if you want to have the call number as your first column heading in the query and then title and author, there's a couple ways you can do it. I could double click call number and it places it right down here. So the field is call number and it's from the table book. Then I want title, so it's over here now. The column heading is title from the book table, or I can hold and just drag it down here. Or if I want to do, I'm just going to delete. So if you hover and you see the heavy marker, I'm just going to click and press delete. Do the same thing here and delete. So there's another way you could do it so you get all three of them to show, is click this asterisk right here and double click it. It puts it down here as book dot asterisk, meaning all three columns will appear. And again, I could just drag this down here and it puts it there as well. So now I think it's your choice. This will put all of them in there, or you could have put each one individually. Either way, when you go back to Query Design and you click Run, it's going to pull all three of those here. There's the call number, the title number, and the author. So what I want to do is save this. So if I click the X here, do you want to save changes? Yes, this is when you name it. So you don't want query 1. You may want book query all fields. And then I'll click OK, and you'll notice it comes up here. So I'm going to do a whole new one. So create, query design. And again, I want to use the table book, and I'm going to close this. I don't need it. Now I only want call number and author. So I just have call number and author. Now when I go ahead from the query design and click run, it'll show all of the, and I didn't mention before, 11 records, but it doesn't have the title. So I want to save it, yes. Again, I'm going to give it the name book, query, call number, and author. And it's placed there. So you're pulling out the information that you want. So the book query shows all the fields, all 11, and the book query call number and author only shows those two columns, still the 11 records. So you're having, by having a query based on a table, you can pull out the information that you want. So if I wanted to go back to see how did I select it? Let's say we want to do this. We want to put it in author name alphabetical. So I'm going to go back to design view. This is our original. We used the book table. We had call number from the book table and author from the book table. Now author, I'm going to click in this third one for sort. Now I get the down arrow. I didn't have it before. And I can choose ascending order. So now I'll click run and you'll see it's in alphabetical order by their first name. That's why it's a good idea to have separate columns, first name and last name. Otherwise, it's just sorting by their first name alphabetically. So I'm going to close out of this one. And because I made a change, is it going to ask me to save? And I'll say yes. Let's look in the field, the design view field for the query for books for all fields. And you'll see that it has the, so let's do it a third way where we don't use the book dot asterisk. So I'll close out of here. I'll choose create. Query design, I want to use tables. See, it's in queries, so I'll go to tables. I want to use the book, and then I'm going to use each one. I could use the asterisk, or I could individually double-click call number, double-click title, and then I could even drag it down if I wanted to. And if I dragged it down an extra time, again, just hover over the heavy arrow pointing down, and then just on your keyboard, just press delete, and it goes away. And again, I can also choose here to sort by ascending order. And now run. It'll be the same 11 records, the 3 columns, but the author is in alphabetical order. So I'm going to save this one. And again, the name will be all fields. I'm going to call this book. Book query all fields in alphabetical order. And there we have 3 of them. So we started with 3 tables, and now we have 3 queries. And we'll get into more working with the queries and going into design view so we can work with the show and criteria or. And if you wanted to, let me close out of here and go into the one that was in alphabetical order. Let's say you didn't want the title to show in this one. You would go to design view, and title, you would uncheck show. And then it keeps all 11 records, but it's just not showing. So you can have it on or off, your choice. And if I X out of here, it's going to ask me to save, and I'll say yes. Thank you.